So if you are trying to forecast or trying to work out what return you need, if you need a 12% return to achieve your goal, then investing in large cap equities gives you about a 50% chance of getting there. So that peak is your 50% probability. So half of the time you will underperform that peak and half the time you'll outperform it. So you need to be selecting a portfolio with a expected return above or even well above the target you need to achieve. So if you need a return of 7% and you invest in the large cap equities over 10 years, you are probably going to have a 70-80% chance of hitting your goal. And so that's where the smarts in aligning the portfolio construction with the probability of achieving your goal. If you need 3%, you can target a less volatile, less growthy portfolio, and that will give you a greater probability of achieving that goal. But if you need 12, 13, 14, now you've got to start looking at some serious volatility. And that's where, taking a very high growth portfolio, focusing on those small cap value profitability companies, will need some leavening with a defensive asset class to get you there. So you crank up the risk in your equities allocation. You wind it back a little bit by having wind back the volatility on that without giving up too much return by adding some real estate and infrastructure. And then you dampen the volatility by adding in some defensive assets. And despite what the tech bros will have you believe, 100% large cap equities is unlikely to be the right answer for anybody. But it makes for great clickbait and it sells lots of books, but it's wrong and the evidence doesn't support it.